Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Retro Gaming with Hopper. Today we're going to do a little touch up on this playing field. We're going to see how much of this we can get touched up and matched up and get this playing field all touched up and waxed so it'll be ready for when the rubber kit and all that comes in. Then we can start getting it populated. See, the top half of this is really good. Normally on these pinball machines, where it catches hell the most is right down in the main playing field. I mean, this is where everything happens. I mean, you're always hitting the ball, you're always wearing out areas where the ball's always running into the holes and everything. So we're going to get those touched up, and then we're going to get the playing field all waxed up so we're ready to get it populated and put back together when everything comes in. So let's get busy and get this touched up. Okay folks, there she is. It's all touched up, repopulated, all new rubbers. Cleaned up the aprons. Gonna make the cards for it. You can see, don't beat me up too much on the touch up. I'm no artist, that's for sure, but I can do a little bit of touch up. All waxed, playing field's all cleaned and waxed up. Okay, where I left off yesterday. I had some customers come in and we were tied up the rest of the day. But anyway, we got the playing field all done. And today we're going to get the door put on it. I got the door done. Well, it's sitting right there upside down, but let's see. There's the trim. I got the trim all painted up. So we'll get that put on today, and we're going to start checking and seeing what else needs to be fixed on this. Kind of bear with me here for a minute. I got my notepad here, and as you can see, we're gonna start out. I got to fix the lights on the head unit and replace the 10-point solenoid. And hey, that didn't sound good. That worked. That's not too bad. That one's not bad. And see, we lit the A, went through the A, and those 10-pointers lit up. Nice lively bumper. Yeah, that one lit up. Stuck bumper. So let's go up here. Right down. Stuck. Oops. Left bumper. Red. Don't mind my writing. I can read it. All right. We'll try our. That works. Now we know the 10-point doesn't work. Yep. Okay, so the red bumpers stick. That one pretty good. That all works. And that all works. And there's an extra ball. When you get the A, B, C, and D, it's an extra ball. I'll try that. The target works. And one ball. Nope. One ball, game over. Now let's see, what do we got? One ball. Game over. So we got to figure out why we're only getting one ball. That should be in the ball counting unit. So far, let me get that reset. Okay. Now we have our reset stuck. I can hear the motor running. So we got to take a look at that too. All right, so let's get started on getting some of this stuff fixed. I think we're gonna start by fixing the 10-point counter, and we'll get that fixed up and then start going from there. Well, folks, there it is. Lighted back glass. Yeah, what's left of the back glass, but hey, I got the lights to work. I was tracing wires down and, you know, finding my color codes, because like I said, there is absolutely no colors of the wires in the schematics. So I chased them all the way down and all the way up to the fuse. Tested the fuse, and the fuse was good. But still no lights. So with the machine on, I grabbed that fuse and twisted it a little bit, and lo and behold, the backlights come on. After about 45 minutes of tracing wires and finding everything, that's what it boils down to, dirty fuse. So I pulled it out, cleaned it, put it back in, and now all the lights light up. Let me put you down for a second. So we got that one checked off, the 10-point, the stuck bumper, got that taken care of, and reset stuck. The reset kept running, the motor kept running, because there was one of the switches on the reels was misadjusted, so when it tried to start the game, it wouldn't go completely to 0. It would stay on like number 8, and unfortunately it was the number 10. 10-point one, and that's when we put the solenoid in. So once I got that all put together, then it started doing that. So what I found out was once it goes to 0, then the motor shuts off. So I got the switch all adjusted, and now it starts the game, resets everything, and then goes to ball 5. Starts at ball 5 and counts down. At least I hope that's the way it's supposed to work. Let me put the play field down. I'll set you down for a minute, and hopefully I don't. Okay, play field down. And as you can see, I still haven't finished my door. And there she goes back to 0 on the reset. Like I said, I still have to adjust a few of those, but I'm going to wait till the new black back glass comes in to make sure they're centered proper. Now we start on ball 5, because like it says, balls to play. So you have 5 balls to play, and you can win and have up to 10 balls for your high score. You don't win games on this one, you just win extra balls, which could be a good thing or a bad thing. But our next problem is after 1 ball, game over. That light does work every now and then, a game over light. Just need to change some bulbs in there and clean some sockets. So that's the next thing we got to tackle, is why are we only getting 1 ball to play? So you start it. You get 1 ball. And game over. So that's our next task, is 1 ball. So let's see what we can come up with. Now if I run into anything that's going to take quite a bit of repairing, I'll film that, but other than that, if it's just something simple like adjusting a switch or something like that, I'll show you which switch I had to adjust and then we'll go from there. Well folks, guess what? I finally figured it out. After an hour of chasing wires and finding out what controls the ball counting unit and all that, it all come down to the ball counter. That's where my problem was. Well, I had cleaned it and I had forgotten or didn't see to clean this little guy here. This was stuck in the open position, so every time the ball drained, it would just run back and start over and end the game after 1 ball. So once I freed that up, now it counts the ball. And that was the last thing on my list. And let's see. We'll get our ball out of there. We'll drain it. Four. 3. 2. 1. And this should be game over. And there's game over. So now the ball counting unit is working. All my reels are working. I put new coils in for the flippers. Started re-sleeving my coils on the playing field, and I got this bumper right here. One of the nuts and a little keyhole keyhole retainer was cracked in half, and the fiber or the Marlite, whatever you want to call that shim that's in there, is just worn paper thin from the solenoid, just vibrating back and forth every time the bumper would hit it, just wore it out. So I ordered rebuild kits for all 4 bumpers. I figured, why do 1? Let's just do all 4, because if this one's bad, there's got to probably another one that's got a crack keyhole retainer, and everything else is working. So that's what I've got for you. We're going to end this cool pinball video at everything working on this machine now. Now all I have to do is finish up the cabinet. Got the legs. Got new legs sitting right over there for it. Finish up my door, which I'll finish that up tonight, and we can start putting the door back on it and getting everything, all the cosmetics done on it. I'm still not sure what I'm going to do with the cabinet yet. If I'm going to repaint it or not, or if I'm just going to leave it the nice rustic look. I kind of like it the way it is. Cleaned up pretty nice. You know, there's quite a bit of paint missing, and from scrubbing the old paint off of it, you can see a lot of I removed a lot of the purple. Or I don't know if it was removed, or I removed it, or if it was removed. So it looks, I kind of like it the way it is. It'll look really sharp with some new legs and the door painted and the new back glass, which we're still waiting on. We'll get that new back glass in, and this pinball machine's going to be a sharp little machine and fully functional. So again, if you like the video, give it a like. If you're new here, subscribe to the channel, and I'll bring you more cool pinball videos and other stuff. I have quite a bit of other stuff going on, so I'm working on some stuff out at the house. You'll see some of that coming up. So with that, see ya.